Morning guys, November 1st, 2021. This one I gotta go change out a gas boiler for a guy. There's that Weil Mclain direct vent boiler I did a little while back that was really dirty. The gas burners are real dirty and guy wanted it replaced. Yeah, it's 30-something years old, the boiler. He wanted a price on changing it out. I gave him a price on a high efficiency wall hung direct vent unit on a wall, and also a CGI, what he's got there, direct vent boiler with a stainless steel. I'd have to change it, put a stainless steel exhaust on it. And boiler like I'm going to put back in there. He's going to go back with a cast iron boiler on the floor. You'll get 20, 25, 30 years out of this type. The high efficiency boilers, you get maybe 15 out of them. So he opted to go with the one without the rebate, which is, if he had a chimney, I'd put a regular 80 plus in there. If he had a chimney or a power venter, but you don't have that, so I have to go back with a direct vent boiler. And this is one of the options he had to go with. So we're going back with the same Weil Mclain direct vent. There's a lot of them around here. Them type of direct vent boilers. That, and also Burnham makes one. Decent. Anyway, I left the dog home because it's early in the morning. I'm going to get there around 6. The delivery's coming first thing in the morning, so I got to get there early. I'll try to get you some shots when I get there. Pumping right out. I had to put all my lights so I could see back there. Crazy. I'm going to find a power for this thing. I hope it's labeled heat, electric heat. That ain't what I want. That's how I find it on the breaker. I'll trip the breakers off into it. Shuts the power off. That's not labeled. It's got to be a 15. That's it right there, 32. It says furnace on it. I should put heat. Alright guys, I got the new boiler set. I didn't put it up on any blocks because nothing's on blocks down here. There's a pit over there. This is a finished cellar. And it was this is a stainless steel pipe. And if I would have put it up on blocks, would I have a problem with the venting? I did put that drip tee in there, up top there for the venting. I reused the hood that was there, was a T-drilling hood. I did put this piece of metal up here. It's 1 inch off the wood. I put a couple of pieces of S-lock, and then I put that, screwed that in there. I'm gonna straighten that out a little bit, but I did put the circulator on return. I spun that around so it's facing the proper way. It's on the return, pushing down. Supply's coming up because it got the expansion tank on the supply. I left the zone valves where they were. New high vent, new tank. These got ball valves here. I'm coming down with 2 elbows to the boiler. I'll put on the high vent here. The return comes down 1 inch. I'm putting my tap T over there for the water feeder, and I'll come down with a 45 an elbow, 2 elbows down. I still have to tie in the electrical on the for the circulator, and also going to put my boiler drain on the bottom there. Let me get you some pictures of, maybe I can get you some shots of the soldering as I go. Electrician was here. He put the transformer up there that feeds them zone valves. And they come down with a, flaked it all off nice. Put a CO detector over there by the stairs. It's coming along. Gotta do the gas pipe yet. Try to get you some shots of the soldering. Phone ringing off the flipping hook, Mama. Crazy. Smoke alarm should start going off sometime pretty soon. what happens is when you heat it, the flux pulls in the solder. That's what happens. I gotta get some more solder out of the truck. A lot of time I'll downhill it, like on a welding, you know, you downhill it. There you go. Alright, so I put a new shut off in there into a union and elbow. I did cut that down a little bit so it went straight in. Got the circulator wired. Drain on it. Got the feeder done. I should be able to turn the water on. Hopefully I got no leaks. If it leaks, I'll fix it. Alright, that's all. Big deal. I did patch that joint, that lead-free joint. Drained the boiler down. It's not a big deal to patch it while it's still fresh. Alright, I got all the 3 heads pulled down. I don't seem to have any leaks here. I don't see any leaks. So I got the 3 returns here. I gotta shut all 3 valves. 3 ball valves on the returns. I can do these purge stations one at a time and back flush it. We got a lot of air in here. As it's filling, I could open that up once I got the hose open. And I did put the drip there. I put a drip on the relief too, about 10 inches off the floor. I'm gonna back flush it because the return's all full of air too, right? Back flush the return. And then we'll shut it and we'll go through the house and back. Give it a good how you doing. Do all of them. Do all 3 of these purge stations. Get rid of the air. It's not a push away job, but it is, I put the circulator on the return, which I don't have a problem with that. I do not have a problem with it. Some guys don't like it, but whatever. Can't please them all. I'm not here to please everybody. And we'll move it over to another. We'll move it over to another one. I ran it for a while, been picking up my stuff. It's always good to run it for a bit. When you're doing these purges like this, I mean, it's good to run it for, you know, 10 minutes or something. Give it a good, how you doing? Once this is open, we can open up the bypass again. It gives it more pressure. As long as the hose is open, you could do it this way. It gives a better flush. You're going to release this back before you shut the hose. It should be ready to fire up. I did put a new high vent up top there. Got a new high vent here. I ran this one good for a good, 10 minutes. Always good to give them a good run time. I'll switch over to the last one. It's got 3 zones here. Hose is going up and out the bulkhead, so not the greatest. This is the last one, and we could fire it up and see how it runs, do a combustion test on it. All my stuff here is starting to pick it up, and gonna make some trips. Like I said, you wanna back flush this, the returns, because the returns go all the way back. Kind of weird that he would run 1 inch, but I'm not changing any of that shit. I'm gonna leave it. Just changing the boiler out. Let that run for a while. I'll probably take some of my stuff and put it away. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm okay. It's exactly the same that what I have.
Almost done.
Okay, good.
Yeah, almost done.
Looking for the moon.
I put caps on the boiler drains, especially the old ones. Sometimes they'll drip. It's a hose cap with a washer in there. I buy a whole bunch of them and just have them in the truck. Sometimes you open a valve and you can't shut it off. You just put a cap on it. Reinstate the heads. Like, once I put the power to it, if it's calling, it should fire up in 90 seconds. And the zone heads, if they're calling, takes a minute and a half for them to operate. We'll see. See how she fires. I'll probably do a combustion test on it. Boiler temperature is going to be the high limit. Boiler temp 180. 180. Economizer off. So he just turned up the zone. So I have a cool little control there. Power. Economizer adjustment. Put that. We don't need the economizer. She ain't no flipping prom queen, mama. Well, this will be good. This thing will last them a good 30 years, you know. There's air in the gas valve there. Might have to do it a couple of times. Did turn this around. Houston, we have ignition. I gotta get my combustion test and check it outside. And check the combustion outside when it goes out. We'll start this thing up. We'll check it. I left that that hood there, was still fine, so. I'll turn the gas valve down a little bit. See, we're at 40 there, that's good. That's what we want. Must be below 50. So we're good there. See, at 40 ppms. We'll print it. It's done. It passed the combustion test, and there you go.